Hi everyone, welcome to London Underground Simulator. Here we are, we're back. And mind the gap please. We are at Aldgate Station. We'll be heading to... I forgot already. I think we're going to Baker Street. I should be paying more attention. But we are on the really late shift. Well, early morning shift you could probably argue. Yes, we are going to do the... What was it? Probably about 20 to 1 to about 1 o'clock in the morning shift. Put some cab vents on. Stick that on. Okay. I still never get bored of watching the ventilation on these train windows. Absolutely brilliant. TML service solutions software, whoever you are, brilliant job. Great job. Alright, let's just get out of there, close that up. As that should slowly start demisting. Look at that. It's a brilliant effect. The cabin is not so much doing a grand job, but we can set that going from the other side as well and figure out why that's the saloon carriages are not saloon sounds like a western, but you know what I mean. The carriages aren't demisting at all, but we'll worry about that in a second. Let's just hop in and see what our timetable is. So it's Oh no, it's 1 minute past midnight. That's what it is, isn't it? God, I was looking at going. Yeah. Interestingly, oh, that's just 2 minutes. What? Why is the time not working? So, departure from here should be at 18 minutes to 1 AM, but it's saying it's 2 minutes past midnight, which means I have to sit here for another 40 minutes? That can't be right. Really? Really? Has that not just bugged out? Because... Really? Anyone? 40 minutes? I've just got to stand here for 40 minutes? Can't be right. That can't be right. I'm not going to sit here for 40 minutes, for heaven's sake. Yeah, great if I could go and get myself a coffee or something, but you know, I can't. Bizarre. How bizarre. It says that, doesn't it? Am I reading it? Hang on, let's just... Current station Aldgate. Departure at 42 minutes past midnight. In another 39 minutes. Pfft. Sod that, we're moving. We're going to be ahead of schedule. A lot ahead of schedule by the looks of it. Right. Oh, we need to put some power on. Hang on. Right, now we have power. So we are going... Program. We are going the inner rail, I think? Monorail, inner rail. And we are going from... Aldgate to... I want to say Baker Street, but I can't remember. Oh, it says there, yeah, goal is Baker Street. Yes, okay, great. I shouldn't do this on a Sunday morning when I'm tired. I've just come back from playing tennis. So I'm a little bit zonked out, no energy left. Well, I don't mind. It's good fun. Right. Well, do we set our own time schedule then? I know we're going to get bad marks, but you know, hell, I'm not going to.
Aldgate. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Liverpool Street and King's Cross and Pancras.
Should we just go? There's no one here. I think this is like it's one of those jokes you do on the New Boy at the new train station. Yeah, you've got a 20 to 1 AM midnight run. Yeah, just sit in the train for 40 minutes until you go. That can't be right. Hello. They'll probably close the station. Let's just go. I need to do all this. Build some pressure up. Weird. I don't know if that's bugged out or it actually wants me to sit here for the best part of 3/4 of an hour. Either way, I'm not doing it. We're just gonna go. So let's rock out of here. Because that's probably a bug, it's kind of worrying me that there may be no one at any of the stations. Anybody else worried? I'm a little bit worried, if I'm honest. Okay, we can go up to 40 now, into Liverpool Street. It should be Liverpool Street anyway. If not, we're going the wrong way. Oh, we couldn't go the wrong way, there were some buffers at the other end, weren't there? So, it can only be this way. Our schedule's out the window, I don't even know why I've bothered got that up anymore.
The next station is Liverpool Street.
Okay, the announcements are right, at least.
And Hammersmith and City Lines. And
Yeah, there's no
National Rail
people.
Services.
Oh well, we'll drive the line if there's no one here to get on. That's not our fault, is it? Oh, it's raining out.
This is Liverpool Street. Change here.
Save your breath, love. There's no one here.
Hammersmith and City Lines and National Rail Services.
Oh, what's
This is
that?
a Circle Line train to
stop.
Hammersmith via Kensington.
Visit the desert at London Zoo. That's quite a nice bit of. That's quite a nice graphic there, isn't it? It's like a fox, desert fox. Is it old Rommel? He's the desert fox, isn't he? I quite like that graphic, actually. I quite like that. The cartoon, the actual, quite nice. They're quite nice. They're quite nice detail, aren't they? For just like the jungle there, and you got like some sort of aqua life there with some jellyfish. Yeah. Well, there's no one here, so there's no point doing announcements. We might as well just rock on. You're all probably saying you should have waited till the top. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's. I'm struggling to find time to record videos. I'm not going to wait 40 minutes before I can start. You know, we're just going to go for it. I think it's bugged because there's no people here. Switch that off.
The
We'll
next
get the tunnels.
station is Aldgate.
Speeding slightly.
Change for the Northern Line and National
Oh,
Rail Services.
we have people. Civilization. Train approaching. Whoop whoop.
This is Aldgate.
Oh, they're getting on.
Change
Bloody hell.
here for the Northern Line and National
Oh, okay,
Rail
we got passenger. Hooray!
Services.
So from Moorgate we'll go on to the Barbican, on to Farringdon.
Cross and Pancras
Then we have
and Baker Street.
King's Cross, Pancras, Euston Square, Great Portland Street, and then our destination at Baker Street. Right, let's.
Stand clear of the doors.
We could probably be a bit more leisurely with our timing because, you know, it really doesn't matter. But it'd be really interesting to see what score we get with our appalling timekeeping. Okay, up to 40. Right, we are. As I'm recording this, it's the 1st of March, so Happy St David's Day to all Welsh people and everyone out there. It's the day of the Welsh patron saint. Whoa, this looks a little bit rocky. Wow, you wouldn't want to be standing out on this station platform, would you? Goodness me, no, what a horrible wet day.
This is Barbican. This is
Yeah, still a couple of
Circle
people
Line
in and out.
to Hammersmith,
So yeah, we've
Cross and Pancras,
being the
Baker
1st of March, we've only got 3 weeks until, hopefully, World of Subways 4, the Manhattan Line, from New York to Queens, should be released, which will be super exciting. Super exciting! Oh, well, I'm excited anyway, because it'll be really good. I have actually been looking at World of Subways 1 and 2 to see, maybe do 1 or 2 videos by them and maybe do a video or 2 on them, but, you know, they do look a bit clunky, so I'll probably just hold on for the World of Subways 4. As I said, might do some Train Sim 15 in there as well. I've also had calls to do some OMSI bus simulator, which is quite a similar-esque thing, isn't it? Delivering people from point A to point B. So I've got OMSI 2, I've got OMSI and OMSI 2, and Bus Simulator 2012. I've been fiddling around with those. I think OMSI 2 is probably the better one of the lot. Still horribly optimised and horribly some horrible glitches on it, but it's probably the better one of the three. So we might do some of that as well. So if that's something you'd be interested in, then please say, "Oh, I'll be interested in that." So I'll definitely know for certain that that's something worth exploring.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors.
And away we go. Let's turn that thing off. I'm making up my own schedule now. Go through here, we get a couple of raindrops on the window. How quickly will they dry off, do you reckon? I should imagine it's quite warm in these tunnels with all the diesel fumes that get pumped out. Oh, we will never know because we're out in the wet. Yes, I am very much looking forward to driving the New York subway. That should be pretty exciting. I'm excited. I'm sure you are as well. I've never ridden the... Have I ridden the New York subway? No, I haven't. I don't know why I should be surprised at that. I've only been to New York once. And when I went, we did actually go and check out... What was is it Central Station? The one with the mural on the ceiling and everything? Which was really nice, and that's where I think X-Men was filmed, the scene from X-Men. Yeah, with Wolverine tries to go and get Rogue back from... Anyway, I digress. Yes, we went there, and it just so happens that I'm sure New York would never invite me back because there was all sorts of drama. I went there for like a 3-day weekend. I've probably talked about this before. And we went to Central train station to see the mural and all that kind of thing. And it was just so happens, well, as we walked in, there was an announcement go bing bong, just to let you know there'll be no further trains running today because I think a building had collapsed or something over the track, and so they were all really annoyed. So we thought, oh dear, we brought some misery to the poor people of New York. Not that we were at fault for doing anything, but the next morning we went to Times Square. Boom! There was a bomb in Times Square. And it was like, close Times Square! It's like, oh my god. Everywhere we go, something bad's happening. And then we went to the M&M's factory shop thing in just off Times Square, and one of their things broke and all they got M&M's flooded the floor, and I thought, yes, we're cursing everywhere here. And we went to the Statue of Liberty, and there was a security alert there! It was brilliant! Don't ever travel with me. I seem to bring bad luck with me. Actually, to be fair, it was only New York. Everywhere else, I haven't had a problem. But no. But definitely worth checking out. I really enjoyed New York. It was a lovely few days there. Must make an excuse to come over again soon, I think. Although I'm saving up to do Machu Picchu in Peru at the moment. That's what I fancy, doing a bit of trekking, going to see the old... Up in the hills, in the mountains, go and see the ancient temples, fantastic. And then spend a week surviving, trekking through the jungle, the Amazon jungle. Awesome! So that's what I'm planning, hopefully next year. It's probably not going to happen, but you know what it is. Money is always the problem, isn't it? So time off should be okay. But also trying to find the time. Oh, yellow light. Let's just slow down. Red light. Great guy's gone green. Okay. Oh, that's a really cool building. Look over the. As a kid, I'd love that. Obviously, it must be horrible to live there because it'd be really busy, but and really noisy. But oh, we've caught up with the train in front of us. Probably because we're not running to schedule. But we better not go past this red light. Otherwise we'll get told off. Let's just do a announcement to say 9.
This service will be held here for a short time to even out the gaps in the service.
There we go. There's gaps in the service, we must even them out. Right, the train's out of the sector, it's gone green. Into St Pancras we do roll. King's Cross St Pancras, give it its full name. Had a horrible fire here in 1988, was it? I touched on that huge loop we did. It was one of the facts, and then they brought in some of the safety features. Mind the gap, please. Mind the gap, everyone. There's a gap. We're trying to even out the gap in the system, so just mind it. Just mind it.
This is King's Cross St Pancras.
There's no one here. Why would they get on our train? The train's just gone, for heaven's sake. But after here, we got Euston Square, Great Portland Street, and then we are at Baker Street. So we've made good time, considering we're not picking anyone up. We've picked up about 3 people. You know, you'd have a hard argument to actually justify us actually doing this run at the moment. I know we're not doing it correct time. We shouldn't start for another half hour, but god damn it, I want to get home. I'm not going to sit here forever. So on we go. Right, so off to Euston Square. Just having to think about what tube services I have here. Obviously, I've used London quite a bit over the years. I've used the French Paris Metro as well. I think that's probably it actually. Most other times I'm normally flying and then driving, so taxiing, if you know what I mean, or coach. Yeah, I can't think of another subway service I've only used now. Well, that's quite sad, isn't it? London and Paris are the only 2 subway systems I've used. If I go to New York, I will use it. Just for the sake of it.
Change here for national rail services from Euston.
You can hear all the water dripping from the tunnels. Oops, where's my camera gone? So obviously the rain's leaking through from that heavy torrential rain upstairs. Oh look, circuit control lights type 19. ID NR764. Wow, that's some detail. Tech B17. B17. Let's go. There's no rush. Let's just go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. So what's all this about? Oh god, I can't walk backwards. Can I? Have to work back. So, oh god, you stupid spinny head. ID NR764-1-50 tech.pl.b17. Oh, interesting. Authorized personnel only. Do not pass. High voltage. Danger! Danger! High voltage. When we touch. And when we kiss. How far can we get up here? Oh, wow. Oh, no, we can't go out. Okay, so we can cross platforms. So, no, they didn't need to model this in. This is quite interesting. What's this? First aid. Is anybody actually on my train? Oh, there's a train coming in. Oh, we've got a train held. They're probably going to... Who the hell's this guy? What service is he running? It should be me next. Oh, God. We're breaking the system. Yeah. We don't follow no system rules. Right, let's get in and get out of the way. We're just causing a nuisance, aren't we? That's pretty much what we're doing. Let's get out of it. We can just say we're doing some sort of maintenance run, maybe. Yeah. Maybe a concert's being kicked out, the cinemas are being kicked out. Well, not this time. Maybe it's a premiere, a movie premiere, so people are coming out after the midnight showing. Although, I'm saying that, it is only 20 minutes, so it's going to be quite a short movie. Yeah. I've got no excuse. I think we made a mistake. Unless the clock's changed. Maybe the clocks have changed and our clock just hasn't been reset.
The next station is Great Portland Street.
There's no one here. Absolute no one here. But on saying that, if we're not picking anyone up, then the train behind us isn't picking anyone up either, is he?
This is a Circle Line train to Hammersmith via Baker Street and Paddington.
Yeah. There's no one here. I'm not going to bother doing the announcements. There's no point talking to people who aren't there. Off we roll into Paddington. Well, this has been a bit of a waste of time, hasn't it, really? But hey ho. It's nice to be back in the train, practicing everything. And I've been stopping at the station platforms a lot better today. I don't know if you've noticed that. A lot better. Just a bit of practice, that's all you need. Whoops, speeding. Going uphill now because we're dropping speed slightly. We've only got 440 metres till Baker Street now, so yeah. And we're going to arrive half hour early, but yeah. Always better to be early than be late, I've always been told.
The next station is Baker Street.
Maybe not if you're running a train schedule.
Bakerloo, Jubilee and Metropolitan Lines. Exit for Madame Tussauds and the Planetarium. Please remember, smoking is not allowed on any London Underground train or station.
Absolutely, that's because of the St Pancras, King's Cross St Pancras fire, I believe. That's why they did that. That's something I was going to touch on earlier, but I never actually said. Right, I think we're here. This is Baker Street. I think this is it. Boom! Well, we still got 68%. That's not bad. The following things should be better. The departure schedule was not kept. True. I accept that. Okay, let's move on. The destination displays was not set up correctly. Yes, it was. Unless I'm doing something, it was Baker Street. I've set that up correctly. The announcements were not correct. They were. They bloomin' were. I'm just thinking, could we have gone the other way? No, we were on the purple line on my map, which, if I look at the key... Where's my mouse? There we go. The purple line is... Doo-ba-doo-boo. Scroll down, try and find the key. Where's the key on this damn map? I can't see it. But, yeah, maybe it wasn't the... Where's the... Oh, God, this is a map. It's got to have a key somewhere. Or a legend, as some people call them. Legend. Anyway, I can't find it. It's not on there. So, yeah, there we go. Another, well, probably a bit of a waste of time, to be honest. But, hey, 68%. It's a pass. It's probably, what, a C grade at school? So that's a pass. You'd be happy with that if you hadn't bothered revising or anything. So, yeah, not too bad. And considering we were well over half an hour early. So, yeah, reasonably good. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have, please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see OMSI Bus Simulator as well. And just let us know if anyone else is hyped for the new World of Underground for New York Subway. I am. I hope you guys are as well. So yeah, thoughts and comments leave in the section below. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.